What's up, KC? What's up, Easy Baby? What's up, La Unique? Y'all, so I got something for y'all. I got something in the works. So what I want to do today is I definitely want to tap into this. It's currently, I know it's during the day, but the full moon is at its peak at 11:42 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is currently 11:37 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So in just a few minutes, the full moon will be in its peak. So we are currently under the energy of the full moon. So I've set up my protection. I've tapped into my spirit team, and I really want to pull some energy for the collective because I do intend for this to be a pretty nice message. I'm going to pull a collective message. And then what I'm going to allow is for 5 people to $25. I hope Kwanda is up in this thing or catching me in the background. Or if Kwanda's not here, if I don't get Kwanda to type this out, whoever types this out for me, I will do you for free. But I am going to take 5 people, $25 at the end, and I will do this exact same spread for you for a full moon reading, okay? If you are a member and you're one of those 5 people, you can get yours for $10, okay? $10 if you're a member, $25 if you're not a member, okay? So I'm going to do 5 people, this exact same spread at the end. This is getting ready to be nice. Get your pencils and your notepads out. I just want to see what this full moon in Sagittarius is revealing to my collective. Okay, I do want to let you know that the masks are falling off under this full moon. So don't just expect people around you for their mask to come off. Your mask itself is also coming off. The full moon in Sagittarius is asking you to see yourself in your truth. Okay, so what's up? What's good? What's going on? Y'all, I think Kwanda's at work. What's up, Keela? What's up, Spike Gunner? Yes, I'm so happy you on. I'm here, KC. I am here. Let me pull the collective. Let me go ahead and pull the collective. Let's pull the collective, okay? What's up, Miss Tracy? What's up, that vape on me? All right, collective, let's see. What is the full moon in Sagittarius message for you as we are currently under the full moon in Sagittarius energy? That moon was absolutely gorgeous last night. Me and my children took a walk under that moon. Oh, it was fabulous. Let's see, Spirit. Let's see. What's going on? What is the message? What is the moonology message for the collective of the ManjulaAwakening as it pertains? Like, what is the message under this full moon in Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. I knew. When I developed this spread, I intentionally did not write down romantic questions because I felt like that this was all going to be romantic anyways. So I wanted to try my best to pull a deeper message. A new romantic cycle is beginning. So with this being a full moon in Sagittarius, one, you are definitely being called to release. Every full moon is about releasing in order to make space for something new. So with the new romantic cycle begins here, I definitely feel like that the universe is preparing you to rid out old mindset, old people, stop clinging to old things because this cycle, and I want you to know, those of you all that haven't been around that long, when I don't do every full moon and I don't do every new moon readings. But for me as a reader, when I am doing a full moon, this is preparing you for the new moon, okay? So this is the culmination of whatever you started to manifest last year during Sagittarius season. This is that coming to a culmination. And therefore, what I am telling you right now is to prepare you for what is about to start to take place between now and the new moon in Sagittarius, okay? That's just the way I do my readings. But baby, you sit with your spirit team and you apply however it feels good for you, okay? Ain't no law over this way. But I do want you to know that this is saying I'm putting you in a position for a new romantic cycle to begin. At the bottom of the deck, Baby, all I can say is just go find somebody else to play with, Pookie. Because Kiki ain't it. It's time to release the negativity, okay? And I just want to say that this is a full moon in Scorpio, and that will be our next full moon. The next full moon that we experience, it should be a Scorpio full moon. And it is going to require you between now and then to believe in the impossible. And you have to rid yourself of a negative mindset in the meantime and in between time. So let's see. Yes, y'all. What's up? What's good? What's going on? I do ask that you all smash that thumbs up button. It is absolutely greatly appreciated. Oh, I'm so sorry you've been sick. I hope you get to feeling better. Guys, I do want to let you know that this is a collective reading for the collective of the Manjula Awakening, all signs of the Manjula Awakening. But what I am going to do is I will be taking 5 questions at the end. I will be doing 5 of these readings at the end for those of you all that would like a reading like this to see what the full moon is bringing in for you and preparing you to release. Those are $25 if you are not a member. They are $10 if you are a member. You can donate. Those donation options are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Let's see, Spirit. Let's get the 5 cards out here for the collective of the Manjula Awakening. What is this full moon in Sagittarius bringing or revealing to my collective? So we have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the 2 of Cups. Go play with somebody else. The 2 of Wands. The choice is yours. And then the 5 of Wands. The choice is yours. The Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck. It will require you to surrender something in order to receive whatever this is. Damn, Spirit said, now put a name on it, Key. Tell them what it is. The new beginning. What's up, Laney? Happy hump day to you as well. All right. So, what outdated belief? Somebody wants to send you a message. This is the thing. Somebody wants to send you a message, period. Somebody wants to date you, Pookie. And I think that this person has kind of been, kind of like sitting in the shadows for a little while. I do see this person about to be coming out of the shadows and be revealing what they really want from you, okay? For you, what I want you to know is that thinking that you're not ready for something or thinking that you still got some things to prepare or but Kiana, like I was watching this tarot reader and I pray that, it is what it is, and I just pray that this concept leaves the mindset of the world very soon. This tarot reader made this very toxic statement the other day that if you broke, you shouldn't be dating. And I don't necessarily think that's true. Okay. So please stop because it makes people feel like that they're only worth what their wallet is. So y'all need to stop. Just say you can't afford your own goddamn bills. Okay. But anyways, listen, what this is saying here with the Page of Wands, she's saying that it's time to stop telling yourself that, ooh, Kiana, I can't focus on dating because I got this, or I got 2 children and, that's a full-time job and I don't have the energy to add another person. You have to stop telling yourself those storylines. That is the mask that the full moon in Sagittarius is asking you to take off, okay? Of course, my Walmart order's coming. Where are you being called to bravely reveal your authentic self at? Your authentic truth is the Ace of Wands. I am ready for a new beginning. It scares the shit out of me, Kiana, but I am ready for it. And for real, with the Page of Wands coming out, that's the minor arcana for the Fool card for me. This is saying like, look, I'm ready for a new beginning, and it may be scary, and I may not have all of the I think I got to give this person a code, y'all. So, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. Grab your coffee. I'm going to put some chapstick on too. Good morning, good rising, Devon. Let me go get this Walmart groceries and I'll be back. Y'all, I work from home, okay? So I really half the time be running around this thing dressed from the top up. And so I'm running around with the blanket on. So I got the groceries in. The people across the street is working on their house. And I'm right here in the door. I'm like, shit, I finally got the groceries in. I shut the door and I pushed the door up and I yanked the blanket off so that I can grab the groceries. And these men is just sitting there staring all up in my ass, honey. Jeez. Lord, I need to start getting dressed. Anyways, what's up, Young Yak? What's up, Megan? What's up, y'all? So as I'm coming back to do the reading, I just want to let you all know that I'll be taking 5 people at the end. Let me turn this back on Do Not Disturb so that nothing interferes. But I will be taking personal questions at the end, okay? But back in to the message. Okay, so where you're being called to be vulnerable, you're wanting a new beginning. You really are wanting it. It does look like that you're kind of scared about it. The minor arcana for the Fool card for me is the Page of Wands. So you're ready. You're more than ready for this new beginning. And the new beginning is here for you. The Fool card is 2 cards back. With the Hangman on top of that, the universe does have it on delay. It does have it on standstill. And I just want to say that for me as a reader, I just told y'all that this is like from now until like the new moon in Sagittarius. And that would be during Sagittarius season. And here we have December. Like this is literally saying December. So there could be a new beginning that if you're hesitant to surrendering something, you could end up pushing something out until December. But if you're not resistance to releasing this negative mindset, this negative lifestyle or whatever it is, if you're not resistant to it, then I do feel like that you're going to see it start to factualize between now and the full moon in Scorpio. I mean, the new moon in Scorpio, full moon in Scorpio. What comfortable narrative or facade is holding you back from true expansion? There's a partnership that is not healthy for you. And it's the storyline that you tell yourself around why you keep that particular partnership in your life. Okay. Whether it be because they got good penis, or whether it be because, yeah, girl, shit, girl, I'm too old to be out here getting to know somebody else. I might as well stick around right here. Or, yeah, girl, they just in a season. They've been in this season for 5 years, but eventually they're going to get out of this season. Or, yeah, they're just like this because they lost their mom or their dad. And, yeah, that happened 3 years ago, and they'll recover eventually. There's some sort of storyline that you're telling yourself that is keeping you in a very unhealthy situation, a very unhealthy partnership. Like, let's just be honest. Like I'm not saying that this is the case, but the example's coming to mind, so it could be. I desire to move. I really do. I don't want to leave my house because I've been here so long. Okay. And this is the longest place I've ever lived in my entire life. And on top of that, I also use the excuse that my mother is here in the same place that I'm at. And even though we don't talk every day and we go through our spits where we don't speak at all, the thought of leaving her behind here by herself kind of pains me. So those are all false narratives. Those are all narratives of a partnership that keep you from following your true heart's desires. And this is something that this full moon in Sagittarius is asking you to look at. How can you integrate the sweet and challenging truths? The Two of Wands. It's you just literally, it's you got to make a choice. The Two of Wands is a choice card. It's about understanding that you have to make plans, and the planning phase is needed in order for proper progress to happen. But it's about making plans and actively taking steps on that plan. It's not sitting in that planning phase for long periods of time. It's about making a plan and then getting on it, making action on that plan immediately. What genuine unmasked aspect of yourself is ready to be fully expressed and celebrated? Your differences. Your difference. Your 5 of Wands. The differences. what makes you unique. Like, honest to God, or honest to truth, I'm sorry, honest to truth, guys, you not expressing and you not allowing your authenticity to ooze through you is what is allowing you to find yourself in situations that are complicated and they're toxic and they're full of conflict, because, well, you're not only fighting with this situation that doesn't have space for you to be your authentic self, you're fighting with yourself, because yourself is wanting to be authentic. But because you have decided to put yourself inside of an environment that doesn't allow you to be authentically you, you're creating a storm inside yourself. And then that's overstimulating in and of itself. And so you have no attention span to handle someone that doesn't see things the way that you see it. Does that make sense? I know it does. Y'all awful quiet in that chat today. Y'all also not really showing up for this either, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna get that message out there for those that are showing up. And I do ask that y'all smash that thumbs up button as well. Okay, so Cynthia, I just got your donation and you're saying that can you do it personal? Baby, the only reason why they're 25 is because we're doing it on the internet, okay? So I will be, so Cynthia, I will do you at the end, okay? Let's see. The Page of Wands, the Page of Wands. But you'll be able to timestamp it, okay? Clarify the Page of Wands. I really want you to know that the overall message is that someone is interested in you. And I do see that someone is preparing to send some sort of message to like take you out on a date, to like express their interest in you. But I do feel like that there's a partnership that is standing in the way, like there's an unhealthy partnership that is standing in the way of this message or invocation or invitation. I have no, just literally said invocation, but anyways, invitation from coming your way. Let's look at the Page of Wands. Yeah, the Page of Wands is the Wheel of Fortune. Could be a Pisces, could be a Sagittarius, doesn't necessarily have to be. I want you to know that baby, the options, you may be about to receive more than one message to take to of, you know, like there's more than one invitation coming in. I got the Seven of Cups coming out here. And I also feel like that this Seven of Cups is saying that it's also time to start dreaming outside of the box here. Like, this energy of you telling yourself that you're not ready for something, or that you just got to get this ready, or you just got to get this. Spirit is actually saying like, that's you putting limitations on yourself. That's you putting limitations on yourself. I want you to know that your dating options are about to change. Like the type of people that are about to be expressing interest in you it's a different caliber of people is what I'm hearing. And it's about really telling yourself like you are worthy of these options. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that ultimately what this full moon in Sagittarius is trying to get you to see is that you have actually been accepting, you've been accepting some less than honorable shit. Like you ain't been knowing who you are. And I feel like that's the self-deception and the outdated belief that is coming off. Like you've not been seeing yourself clearly. And because you've not been seeing yourself clearly, you've been projecting and on a frequency that's been bringing you less than what you deserve. And it's time, look, okay. Spirit is saying that's some, you spitting some truth here. That's the sign. Something is being exposed. And that shit. Not only is it being exposed, but it's like it's being exposed because it's been taking you, like you've been on a one-way road to hell. Like you literally, like I was literally on a live on members last night, and I was equating the last situation that I was in. Like I was literally equating it to it being on a cycle of just like I felt like that person was took me through a cycle of taking me through hell constantly. And I feel like that your choices and the decisions that you've been making, they've been taking you on that same cycle. And I do feel like that this full moon in Sagittarius is revealing that to you so that you can close it out and bring that to a rest. Yeah, look, the tower, that mindset is that mindset is being exposed. That mindset, look, my question literally says illuminating, and the sun is like that's a definition of something being illuminated. So let's move on to the Ace of Wands. And I just want to say that the Page of Wands is actually holding the Ace of Wands. What's up, Simone B? Casey said, okay, I'm back. I'm going to rewind later. I know that's right. Mad, I missed it last night. I know that's right. It was nice. It was nice. Oh, my goodness. Let me. Hey. The question is where are you being called to bravely reveal your authentic truth? Look, let me tell you something. I know that we are in a dating world where people would be like, don't put too much pressure or expectations on the front end. And I agree with that. But that doesn't mean not to be honest with what you're looking for. You're being called to bravely reveal your authentic truth with the Ace of Wands. You're looking for something new. You're looking for a new beginning. What is it? You're looking for something with structure. You're looking for a relationship. And Spirit is saying that last time that you went into it, the last time that you went into a situation and you said, and you try to tell someone what you was looking for, it may have scared them off. It may have ran them off. So now you're not so honest and you're not so forthright, and you're taking the approach of more like you're willing to flow and see where this goes. You're lying to yourself because you're not. And whatever this new romantic cycle is that is about to begin, it doesn't need you to say that lie. Okay, it needs you to be authentic. It needs you to speak your truth. Because if you speak your truth, and even though this says adventure, this is the Page of Pentacles in this deck. It literally opens you up for a tangible beginning that is diligent, consistent. The Page of Pentacles is consistent. Baby, this is the person that will go. This is the person that will become the doctor. So whatever it is that you're looking for, this new romantic cycle that is about to begin for you, this like speaking what you're looking for is the thing that actually gets you what you're looking for. This is the very definition of a closed mouth will not get fed. But if you open that motherfucker up, baby, and speak your truth, you will move forward. The Eight of Wands to the Queen of Cups, receptivity. You will move forward and receive what you're truly desiring, and you can trust it. One of the key words for the Queen of Cups in the upright is trust. You can trust this journey. You can trust what you're receiving, but it does require you to be authentic and honest with what you're looking for. We're not going with the flow. We're setting the flow from now on. Closed mouths don't get fed. Tell them, Laney. Let me put that up on the screen. Honey, Laney always be talking. Laney be preaching and teaching up in the comments, y'all. Oh my goodness. It says capriciate. But basically, there's a cat in that mirror. Look, appreciate yourself. Appreciate what you're looking for. Be honest with what you're looking for. Don't lie to yourself. And then the Lovers. Baby, I know what I'm talking about. And I only know what I'm talking about because I know how to talk to my spirit team. It ain't because I don't need these messages. It's only because I know how to speak to my spirit team. You hear me? Let's move forward to this Two of Cups. What is the Two of Cups trying to tell my collective? For what comfortable narrative or facade is holding them back? from true expansion. Look, what I tell them, there is a toxic ass partnership that stresses you the fuck out and you are holding on to it for dear life. I know what I'm talking about, not because I don't need the message, but because I know how to speak to my spirit team. The Seven of Wands, guarded, defensive, stressed out, but you still holding on to it because they pay the bills, they lick it real right, or they make you feel good when they do give you some attention, or they got your children, or this, that, and the third. So you're holding on to it. You're clinging to the past for dear life, knowing that it's stressing you the fuck out. Spirit is saying, baby, you got to move forward. You got to let that go. You got to let that go. Look what I got. I got housewarming, but you see what they doing? They moving. And here's what I love about the fact that says housewarming. Here's what I love about it. Because Spirit is saying, if you move, you get to throw a housewarming party. If you move forward and you leave this behind, there is something to celebrate. And at a housewarming party, you receive what? Gifts. Gifts that are beneficial and useful in your new beginning. Y'all don't be catching the messages. See, y'all just want to read the surface. See, y'all was in school and y'all needed somebody right beside you. And I'm only saying this because I was in the slow classes, okay? Y'all needed somebody right beside you to tell you, no, Kiana, that's not, sound it out. And then you don't want to sound it out. So you want somebody just to tell you the word. Y'all got to be willing to catch the message. Y'all got to be willing to go a little bit deeper. Y'all got to stop with that mindset that comes and lets you stroll mindlessly and just scroll through the reels. You got to be willing to catch the message. You got to go deep in that motherfucker, honey. Baby, do you hear me? Spirit is saying, I need you to be willing to move on. When you move houses, oh my God, I'm talking to myself. When you move houses, is it a headache? Fuck yeah, you got to pack that motherfucker up from top to bottom. But what you get to do is you get to move into something new. You get to throw a party and you get to receive gifts that are now useful in your new beginning. See, sometimes when you become so comfortable and so complacent in a certain situation, when gifts come, you don't really appreciate them because you don't have no room for them. Wake up. And Spirit said, you just revealed something. You just, look, the moon. Look, we looking in darkness. We on uncharted territory. Because if you ever thought that they walked the moon, you were ignorant, motherfucker. Shut up. Bring it back in. You on the internet. But look what's at the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Cups. Going with the flow after you set the tone of the flow. So let's see. What's this Two of Wands talking about? How can my collective integrate both the sweet and challenging truths now surfacing? The Two of Wands. You have to make the choice. The choice is yours, but you have to make it. Look what came out. Look what came out. The Queen of Swords, discernment. Use your discernment, but the Queen of Swords also cuts away what no longer serves her. The Lovers is at the bottom of the deck, which is also about a choice card. Spy Gunner laughing at me. Y'all know I'm silly. The Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups, trust. Didn't I say something about, I don't know. The Queen of Cups, I said something about choice, trust. I went in too. But anyways, so we got the Knight of Cups. We got the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Cups. And baby, my cards just won't lie. I don't know what them other people's cards be doing, but my cards just ain't over here lying today. And there go the Ace of Cups. You have to make the choice. What did Laney say? She says, we're not going with the flow. We're setting the flow. And then what she should have said is, we're setting the flow and then we're going with the flow. I'm not going to set the flow and then constantly change the flow. Spirit is saying, how can you integrate both the sweet and the challenging truths? Okay. It is to make the choice to cut away what is no longer serving you, whether it is painful or uncomfortable or not. It is about making a head over heart decision to do what is best for you. Once you do that, stick with it. Stick with it. And trust that that is going to put you in the position to receive exactly what you're looking for. Don't get distracted by somebody else's journey and what they're looking for coming in when it comes in and all of this good shit. It is so crazy. I am literally speaking to myself. If you caught that member fucking live last night and you heard me venting, I am literally answering my own fucking prayers and questions right now. That is why it is so important to be authentically, truthfully you and not hold back or shame yourself for your truth. Because when you speak your truth and you set with your truth, you allow your divine to see what true clarity it is that you need so that you can see the bigger picture, so that you can cooperate with your divine. But sometimes we got some truths inside of us that we be so afraid to speak that we don't be allowing ourselves to be open to the answer to come in. Somebody that watched that fucking members tell me I'm not talking. Nah, talk to me rude. Nah, shake me. Wake me the fuck up. I know that's right, young yak. Brandy said, I know I need to make a decision. That members last night was nice. It was. So thank y'all. Okay, I told you I was not mature enough for this particular card. So let me see the message. Because I definitely want you to know that somebody is romantically interested in you. I do want you to know that. Someone is absolutely romantically interested in you. There's love all over this. I just heard Keisha Cole, love all over. What is that song? What she says, love all over me? I don't know, but I just heard that song. But love is all over this reading here. It really is. But we got Chew the Fat and Contrast here. And I'm so glad that Contrast is at the bottom of the deck because it slowed me down so I didn't get immature. Yeah. Preaching. You're preaching, not for real. You remind me of Ileana. It was, I don't know that name. It was this show. She tore their asses up, then gave them a hug. You're so nurturing though. So it's like, okay, yeah, go off. I'm gonna have to look her up. I don't know who that is. I hope it's a compliment. I'm gonna take it as a compliment. But okay, so what I want you to see here with what everything that I just said about the Two of Wands here, having to make the choice. You see with Chew the Fat and then Contrast. Here's why I think it's like you're expecting this. This is Spirit wants you to dream this. Spirit wants you to envision this. But Spirit doesn't want you to become so rigid on this that subconsciously the way that you go about attracting Chew the Fat is that you leave someone else salivating while you're receiving all the blessings. Because there's somebody has been through something, and the way that you're making choices is that I've got to receive, or you're allowing other people to do all of the receiving, thinking that eventually it will get you your dessert. Meanwhile, you're just left salivating, watching other people enjoy. Does that make sense? It was a compliment, but that lady needs some vitamin D and a chair to sit in. She was straightforward but loving is my comparison. I know that's what. I got you, Casey. I took. I cannot stand y'all. I love y'all. Y'all so silly. That was a good one. I needed that. Okay, there's the card. Now, what Spirit just did makes a lot of sense. Good, Spike Gunner. Now, look, what Spirit just did while making me laugh like that, looking for that card, is look what I just seen. Reconcile. Y'all know how I feel about this. It does not necessarily mean going back to someone from your past, but it does mean that everything that I'm telling you in this reading here is going to allow you to reconcile the way that you're looking at a situation that has you so guarded, defensive, and clinging to unnecessary stuff. Okay, let's move forward to this Five of Wands. What genuine, unmasked aspects of yourself is ready to be fully expressed and celebrated? The Five of Wands, your difference, like for real, like literally for real. What KC and Young Yak is doing in the chat is honestly celebrating what makes me as a tarot reader so different and authentic, because I'm not always just so focused on the other person. I am focused on my viewer. I do want to give you the medicine. And thank God for my father, Stephen, because baby, that man gave it to me tough. And I know for a fact that my daddy loved the shit out of me. Okay. But he didn't spare me my truth. And that is what developed me. And that is ultimately what a KC and Young Yak is doing. They're allowing me to see the benefits of embodying. What is the question? What genuine, unmasked aspect of myself is ready to be fully expressed and celebrated? The Five of Wands, the very thing that makes you different. Spirit is saying, please, collective of the Manjula Awakening, please stop running away from the thing that makes you different. You want me to tell you why? Because there is somebody out there, I can't remember who said it yesterday. I am Millie Dutt, I think it was, that is sitting in their car for fucking hours looking for an answer. And they have no idea where to fucking start because life has been so crazy. But by being authentically you, and you just needing to pull yourself out of your own life and sit down and do a reading, is exactly what somebody else needed. But if I wasn't authentically myself and I was resistant, then I wouldn't have been. I don't know if I showed up for her the way she needed me to show up, but I know that baby girl got on her and commented and said she was needing a word. And I was getting on here to give just that, a word. Okay? So Spirit wants you to stop fighting the thing that makes you different. The waddle won't leave my brain now. I cannot. I be for real feeling like I'm in trouble when Kiki start calling me out. LOL. I love it though. I know that's right. Yes, you do. Because when you correlate the messages to your experiences as examples for understanding, hits home every time. Oh, good. I love it. Okay. Go back to the Ace of Wands. Appreciating what it is that you're looking for. I got the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Can I be honest with you? That's telling me that the emotional baggage from, I think I already said that though. I'm saying it like I'm having some sort of profound epiphany. They'll let you know I was channeling a few minutes ago because I think I already said it. But can I be honest with you? What this is telling me is that you're afraid to speak your truth, literally, because shit, like somebody just left a comment and they actually started a little thread too. Somebody said, every time you hit the, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna keep it honest with you, whatever. I can't remember exactly how they put it. I know you're about to spit true facts. Okay. But a while back ago, I had a commenter say, you should really stop saying, I'm going to be honest with you. It really gives the impression that you've not been honest. If I would have taken that criticism, and changed my authenticity then guess what? Y'all motherfuckers wouldn't have been able to been like, okay, hold on, shit, Kiki's getting ready to say something. You got to stop taking their motherfucking criticism and changing who you are. You take it. Put it in your shopping bag. Okay, as a mother, I have become accustomed to walking through that Walmart or any store with a buggy full of shit that I know may not make it to the register. And guess what? I am okay with getting to the register and handing those items to the register cashier saying, baby, I changed my mind. I don't want these. I'm not the person no more that has to put it to the side in the middle of the store, making somebody else's life easier because I'm too embarrassed to get to the register knowing that I changed my mind. Fuck that. I changed my mind. And that's okay. And if the person at the register rolls their eyes and gets upset, that's okay. Because guess what? I know that that's what they signed up for. So just because you don't want to do the job that you signed up for, I'm not going to be uncomfortable in my truth anymore. And that's what Spirit is saying. You have to stop being uncomfortable in your truth because it offends the next motherfucker. Hey, Sunset. That I'm going to be honest with you, tunes me in every time. I know that's right. What's up, KC? I mean, I don't know why I said KC, but what's up, KC? What's up, Keys to Lock? Yes, B Simone. Yes, not for real. That's the message for real. You have to walk away. You have to let go of everything that is holding you back from your source. That one hit deep. I love the store analogy. Good. I love your hair. Thank you, Perry Blue. Thank you. Hey, are these cards carding or what? Because I think they're carding. You have to make a vow to yourself. You got to make a vow to yourself and stick with it. And listen, baby. Listen, baby. At times, you may not get the support. Like for real, as authentic as I am, I'll do a bomb ass live because I think this is a nice ass live. And I may only get 19 people that consistently watch me. And I may get on a reading where it's a whole toxic ass read. And they consistently get 200 people. And that's okay. Don't allow that boredom. Don't allow that contrast to pull you up off your square. Because in due time, all of that sand got to fall to the bottom at some fucking point. You hear me? Do you hear me? And that's when the motherfucking party begins. And they come. That was for me. I don't even give a fuck who else took it. That was purely for me. Look what I landed on. The high priestess. What y'all come to me for? My intuition. I'm just saying. You just can't change who you are. The thing about it is there is a season. There is. Roast is good. Roast is good. But if you cook that motherfucker too quick, it's tough. It's tough and it's not good. And baby, you're going to feel like your jaw muscles is going to be super swole by the time you get done with one bite. But if you take your time and allow the proper season to set in and then the ligaments to loosen up, baby, roast will melt in your mouth. Can we talk about it? Thank you, Spike Gunner. Thank you. I know that's right. Casey said, I come here to feed my healing journey and starve the delusion. I love that. I love that. That's the best compliment all day. Let me see. So, baby girl, since we hitting since we're doing our thing, give me something. Yeah, we're going to the fair today. These children's getting right. I'm probably getting ready to come back looking like somebody's crackhead, baby. This sun is gonna melt everything off of me. I need one more person to go with me, but shit, I can't find nobody to go with me. Baby girl is saying prosperity. I am trusting. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows you alone are the source of all prosperity. Let me live in gratitude, trusting that every need is handled. That alone is true wealth, meaning that whatever it is that you holding on to in that Two of Cups situation, whatever it is you holding on to that, you only holding on to it because you don't trust that all, what does that say? Trust in my every need is handled. That alone is true wealth. You holding on to that Two of Cups is unhealthy, toxic, stressful because you don't believe that. Adventure, and the adventure keep popping up. Some of y'all need to buckle up, Buttercup, because whatever this new romantic partnership or cycle that's about to begin for you, I just got the feeling that you ain't never experienced this one before. Okay, you ain't never experienced anything like it before, and it's definitely an adventure. And Spirit is saying buckle up and open yourself up and release your expectations of how you think it's supposed to go. Change me, divine beloved, into one who rides the tides happily, trusting where I am being led, even when everything doesn't make sense yet. Baby, I know we got the same mama and daddy Pookie, because baby, we was right there. The fuck do you mean? And that's here in the now. Now. Spirit is saying focus on the now, and it's going to happen sooner. The longer you hold on to this Two of Cups that's unhealthy, well, then that's when I feel like you drag yourself into the Sagittarius season. But that's what I got for y'all. Let me see. Did we get any donation? I know we got Cynthia. So y'all, what I'm doing now is I am doing donation. Well, not donation based. We got Cynthia. So Cynthia is the only one as of right now. So I will be pulling a message for Cynthia. This exact same spread for Cynthia. Not all the clarifications because I won't need to because it's a personal. And if you would like to get one of those, it is $25 unless you're a member. If you are a member, you can get this reading for $10. And I only have 4 more slots. That sounds good. Damn, I got to make a roast now. I know I love roast. That's like one of my brown beans, fried chicken, cabbage, and some cornbread is my number one. Okay, that's my number one. Roast, probably up between number 2 and number 3. I love me a roast. Roast was the first meal that I learned how to cook for myself. It was my first adult meal. Let me say that. It was my first adult meal. It was because that was the only thing I could get this one man to eat. Man. Count me in for the reading. I got you, Laney's. So I got Cynthia and Laney. I'm trying to clean up and clear my space before I get into them, but I'm about to do Cynthia and then Laney's next. Miss Mary Mac, all dressed in black, with silver. Where did that come from? I'm cornbread fed. I know that's right, Young Yak. Where you from? Where you from, Young Yak? With silver buttons, all down my back. I have no idea why that is coming to mind. I'm literally smelling wild onions, and nobody's cutting grass either. Quanda must be working, honey, because I ain't seen her show face. From Cali, grew up in North Carolina. Oh, okay, that's where that cornbread Fred. Because Cali, I know for a fact, Cali don't know nothing about no damn cornbread, Fred, nothing. Baby, they too microwave generation over there. The fuck you mean? Country boy to the day I die. I know that's right. I know that's right. In North Carolina living is some rough living too. Are we able to pay for a question? Yes, you are, Perry Blue. Perry Blue, are you the Perry Blue that's been around for a long time? I think you're the Perry Blue that's been around for a long time. I think I remember a profile picture with a white beard or something. I can't really tell from here. Yes, ma'am. I thought so. Oh, your mom is from Haiti? Oh, my. Oh, my. Haitian. I know that's right. Your dad grew up in North Carolina. I know that's right. No, that wasn't you. But I had a personal with you. Okay. But it is you. I'm just seeing a different profile picture then. It is you. I'm just seeing a different profile picture. Okay, let's get in for Cynthia, Spirit. Let's tap in for Cynthia. Cynthia, and I do apologize. I do know that you did want this to be in a personal reading, but my love, that would have, I know it's $25, but my personal readings they're just, just check the website. They're not that expensive. I don't think that my readings are that expensive. When I was looking for tarot readings, these are the prices that I was willing to pay. Okay, like it's some readings that's hundreds of dollars, Pookie. I just could never bring myself to do that. So I really have tried to make my readings as reasonable as possible. But let's tap in for Cynthia's Spirit. What is Cynthia's full moon in Sagittarius message? So I've got Cynthia, I've got Laney, and then a Perry Blue if Perry Blue donates. And guys, the donation options, they are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Let me see if I can find y'all so I can pin it to the screen. Because I came on here while Quanda's working her job. Cynthia, your moonology message is nothing is yet set in stone. Give me just 1 second, my love. Okay, Cynthia, let's jump back in. So your moonology for the full moon in Sagittarius is nothing is set in stone, and don't let your past hold you back. So Cynthia, I definitely would encourage you to watch that general reading for sure, because I do feel like that a situation in your life is gaining momentum to put you in a position for a win-win outcome, okay? So I honestly feel like that more or less for you, Cynthia, is that nothing is yet set in stone. This is really saying that a situation doesn't necessarily have to be over. I do feel like that, if I'm going to be honest, it looks like that a partnership for you isn't necessarily over, but it does require for you guys to have a clearing of the slate. But let's drop in and see what's going on for you. So we have the Five of Pentacles, Cynthia, the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Tower card, and the Lover's card. I knew this was all love for you. I did. I'm going to be honest with you, Cynthia. I would encourage you to definitely go. I know that it seems like that I'm pushing members, but this y'all just got to take it as it resonates. Either catch the message or not. But I would encourage you to head over to members to watch that second course from the Sagittarius reading yesterday. Because I feel like that you are being advised to see a situation and understand that you have to know how to create an environment for the worst. When the worst of a situation is over, it's up to you to create the environment and to have the mentality that the worst of a situation is over. Okay. And I do feel like that what the full moon in Sagittarius is asking you to do is to release the negativity, because the worst of that situation is over and it is time to start rebuilding. Okay. So what self-deception or outdated belief is the full moon illuminating so that you can release it this time, Cynthia? We do have the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is saying that there is a lack mentality, this victim mindset, feeling left out. Like almost like it's given me the energy of you've experienced a tower moment with someone. And I do feel like that whatever this situation is, that you are being given an opportunity to have a win-win outcome inside of that situation, Cynthia. However, your mindset of thinking that, oh, well, they made the choice and they got to deal with the consequences, or their choices hurt me and they've got to make it right. Allowing yourself to be a victim to this situation is actually delaying and pushing out the outcome that you're truly desiring here, okay? It really is. It really is. It says, what are you being called to bravely, what are you being called to bravely reveal as far as your authentic truth? The Six of Pentacles. Cynthia, you want to balance this out. You do. And because you're the one that wants to balance this out, they made their choice. They made their decision. It offended you. It did. But you have the peace that is needed in order to balance this out, because in the midst of being offended and you being put out in the cold or feeling left out or abandoned, it's allowed you to create this uncomfortable narrative of, well, they left me no choice. I've got to go do this. And this is uncomfortable. This ain't what I want either, but they left me no choice. And this is what I got to do. And they're wanting a new opportunity with you, is what it's telling me. They are. But you have to release the mindset that you've attached to this being left out in the cold or feeling abandoned, okay? Did you brush your teeth yet? And so how can you integrate both the sweet and the challenging truths that have surfaced during this situation? Is the Tower card. I have to be honest with you, Cynthia. This situation here is calling for you to make a radical change. A radical change as far as being truthful with yourself. This is telling me that you're not being authentic with yourself, because what I'm seeing in the cards is that you are wanting a reconciliation. You are. And the reconciliation, the win-win outcome, it's your choice. It really is your choice. But in order to, like, when I say it's your choice and you like, yeah, Kiana, but this motherfucker got me blocked and all of that good shit. No, they don't have you blocked. They have your antics blocked. The way that you go about it, because you are approaching the situation from the Five of Pentacles. They're like, they fucked up. Okay. I'm going to have to give that to you. It does look like that they fucked up. They made a poor decision or whatever. I get that. But the way that you're going about getting the message across is what is getting this person to close off to you and push you at a distance. Okay. So Spirit is ultimately saying, what genuine unmasked aspect about yourself is ready to be fully expressed and celebrated? It is the Lovers. It is the fact that you, like, any day, Cynthia, you choosing this. You choose this person. And Spirit is saying that's okay. You can have that. But you have to you have to allow yourself to believe that the worst is over and allow yourself to transition into peace and calm. Okay. And that way you can change the antics in the way that you approach the situation. Perry Blue. Thank you for the thank you for the super chat. And then you said you cash out. I got you. Spiritual awakening, Cynthia. Yeah, new beginning, personal development, prioritizing your own creativity. It says a new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like a dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. I feel like that you needed to go through whatever this was in order for you to see something about yourself, in order for you to feel comfortable with expressing your authenticity, to allow yourself to be truthful about what the fuck it is that you really want. I just feel like that you have become accustomed to not really going after what you want. And so I do feel like that whatever this debacle is with this person, I do feel like, yeah, and I'm telling you the truth too. This is clarity. This is my Ace of Swords in this deck, okay? Yeah, you and this person, you're about to be starting over. You're about to get an opportunity to start over with this person, okay? But you must go through this spiritual enlightenment in order to be fully equipped for this new beginning, okay? All right, Cynthia, I love you. Thank you so much for being the first donation. You gave the donation even before I was through the first reading. So thank you so much. I hope that this message offered you some guidance and clarity. Oh, Spirit is telling me one more card. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me put some into it. All right, baby girl. Give Cynthia a message. Nurturing. I am a spark of divinity. Change me, divine beloved, into one who accepts my body exactly as it is, seeing it as a vessel for your love. Fill me with gratitude for this physical form. Let me nurture and change for myself. Let me nurture and care for myself. I don't know why I said change. Let me nurture and care for myself in every way. And that damn divinity. So most importantly, this spiritual awakening is for you to see yourself, like for you to see yourself as divinity. I know my true identity. Like if that don't get any more clear, Cynthia, I don't really know what does. May I always remember my true identity. Unlimited light and love. Let me love myself as pure consciousness. Wake me from the sleepwalk of believing that I am only human because you are so much more. All right, my love, that's what I got for you. Moving into our dear, beautiful Laney. Oh, I just cleared all that shit. No. Oh, y'all. Okay, so if y'all sent anything, you're going to have to let me know because I absolutely just cleared all of my notifications. What's up, Ashley? I'm doing donation-based. Members, if you're a member and you want a full moon reading, it's $10. If you're not a member and you want a full moon reading, it is $25, okay? If I don't have 5 full moon, I'm only doing 5. And right now I've got Laney and Cynthia. So I've got spots for 3 more. If I don't have 5, then I will do donation based. I'm still here, just driving. Got you, Pooh. Oh, Perry, I remember you. Yeah, that wasn't you. You're right. That wasn't you. But I do remember you now that I see your face. Hello, gorgeous. Let's jump in for Laney. Let's jump in for Elaine. Hello, Amanda Martinez. What's up, y'all? There is a reading at the beginning of this. Okay, there is a reading at the beginning, okay? But there's medicine all through this thing. But there is a reading at the beginning. But there's medicine all through this thing. Let's see. Tap me in for Laney, Spirit. All right, Spirit. What is the full moon in Sagittarius message for Laney? If we get all 5 donations, I'll do my full moon reading on the internet. Already did mine, but I'll do my follow-up one. Ooh, Laney, it says, you are good enough. You are good enough. Don't let your, step out of your comfort zone. It's time to step into your North Node. Go towards your North Node. You are good enough. The Luminarian energy could be very significant for you, Laney, right now. Take that as it resonates. Just do with that as you may. Full moon in Sagittarius messages for Laney, Spirit. Spirit, full moon in Sagittarius messages for Laney. Damn. A damn good reading. Yes, thank you. I think it was a damn good reading too. Yes, please, y'all, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. It is absolutely greatly appreciated. Spirit, please show me clear, concise messages for Elaine for this full moon in Sagittarius. What are the 5 cards? Thank you. Well, damn, So we have the king of, we got a king and a page. I got to remember which one it is. Hold on. And then the 2. No, this is the 2. We got the king of cups, the page of cups, and the 2 of cups. My God. And your 2 of cups is in the exact same position as the general reading. So there's definitely a partnership that you are, like, there's an uncomfortable narrative or a facade that is holding you back from expansion and freedom. And it is definitely a partnership. The Hermit card and the 5 of Pentacles. That's that lack mentality. The King of Wands and the Justice card is at the bottom of the deck with the High Priestess and then the Queen of Swords. See, you're not listening. Your intuition is trying to, like, okay, only because I know you. Okay, so the Queen of Swords is behind the High Priestess, meaning that I'm gonna be honest with you. Baby, you're gonna have to bitch up a little bit. And not in a bad way. Like, you're gonna have to show somebody that you know how to be a bitch. I gotta be honest with you. The Queen of Swords is, I just seen a red cardinal too. Listen, Linda. The Queen of Swords being behind the High Priestess, the Queen of Swords is discerning. The High Priestess is your discern, like, that is your intuition, okay? The Queen of Swords is very discerning. She's very tapped in. She's one of the most intuitive queens, her and the Queen of Wands. 2 of the most intuitive. Let's go with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, the most intuitive. The Queen of Wands is magical, okay? But anyways, Queen of Swords is one of the most intuitive queens in the deck. The Queen of Swords is so intuitive that she says, fuck her emotions. If her intuition tells her that she can jump from one cliff to the next, she does not second guess it. She gets to fucking jumping. You hear me? So, with the Queen of Swords being behind the Queen of Wands, it's like you have become accustomed to not speaking your. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're gonna have to wield your sword with somebody. The full moon in Sagittarius is telling you that it's time for you to wield your sword. You have been accustomed to, you've been told that it's best to have your sword for protection. Yeah, but put that thing in a safe and put it up in the closet and make sure that you'll need a ladder to get up there to the safe. And then remember what the code is and then you open that one, and then there's another lock. No, baby, you need to, baby, your Queen of Swords is behind too many barriers. And Spirit is saying, baby, I'm gonna need you to step out of your comfort zone and know that you are good enough to wield this sword. Like, you're not just good enough to possess the sword. Ooh, we speaking now. You're not just good enough to possess the sword. You're good enough to wield it. Does that make sense for you, Laney? I know it does, because the Six of Cups is here. The Six of Cups is telling me that in the past, when you wielded your sword, it created a tower moment. So you've taught yourself, you become accustomed to not wielding it. But Spirit is saying you're in a seat that by not wielding it, you're allowing yourself to stay in partnerships that are beneath you. Because the self-deception or outdated belief that is being illuminated is the King of Pentacles. Oh, but I've got to be diplomatic. The only way that I'm really going to make progress here is if I'm being diplomatic. Diplomacy is beautiful. Diplomacy is beautiful. But all things in moderation. Yes, I was definitely raised to be agreeable. I'm just now understanding the power of duality. Where are you being called to bravely reveal your authentic truth? Is the Page of Cups. Baby, get back to, like, the Page of Cups is being creative in expressing yourself creatively. But this is also like it's emotions, like allowing yourself to creatively express your emotions. They don't have to be expressed from just one perspective. Spirit is definitely wanting you to become more creative in expressing your emotions, because your emotions are your power source. I keep hearing powerhouse. And with, like, I keep hearing powerhouse, and the King of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Who is that? A powerhouse. Like, for real, like, King of Wands is a powerful motherfucker. We already talked about the Two of Cups. What else clarity can you give Laney on that Two of Cups? The Knight of Swords. Listen, Linda. It's so crazy because the Knight of Swords is Gemini Virgo energy. No, it's not. It's Gemini Taurus energy. But the very next card for that Two of Cups was the Hermit energy. So I have to be honest with you. I'm not saying that you rush into situations, but it's almost like, I don't know. It's almost like, imagine yourself on a shoreline. Like, I ain't never surfed a day in my life. Okay, Pookie. So why this analogy is coming up, I have no idea, but let's roll with it. Imagine yourself to be sitting in the water on your surfboard. I'm thinking about that movie with my girl Jessica Alba in it. I love him surfing movies. But anyways, I think it was called True Blue or something like that. I don't know. Into the Blue. I don't know. Whatever. Kiana, I don't know why your mind is doing that. Bring it back. But imagine yourself sitting on the surfboard and the perfect wave comes in, but you're too scared to go for it. So you're like, yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm gonna catch the next one. Okay, I wasn't quite ready. Hold on, catch the next one. And then the next one comes in and it's really, really good. It's a really good wave and you can do it, but you're not quite ready. And you're like, okay. And then so you stand up on the surfboard and you're like, no doubt, no matter what, the next one, I'm taking it. But the next one is a shitty ass fucking wave. And you take it and you get knocked. But it's not because you wasn't ready. It's not because you couldn't do it. It's just because you waited and built yourself up for the wrong fucking wave. That's what's happening here. I have to be honest with you. It's like you rush into, it's like you'll think you're waiting and you think you're being very practical, but then it's like you take too long in that practical stage that you just rush into it. And well, because you rushed into it and you put so much forethought into it, but you didn't really put forethought into it. You put building yourself up. Like you put, like you was, you know what they do? They buff you up for that fight and then they throw you in there and you get your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? It's that energy. It's not that it's just that, that was not the right one and you knew it. But because you went for it and it took you so much to go for it, you're holding on to it for way too long. Spirit is saying, let that shit go. With Paul Walker, yes, Into the Blue. That was my shit. That's that fuck around and find out. Yes, it is. So how can you integrate both the sweet and the challenging truths that are surfacing for ultimate healing? The Hermit card. Allow yourself some time to sit with your truth and really, like, one thing that I think gets lost with the Hermit card, because a lot of people, I need to watch that again. I love that movie. A lot of the times what gets lost with the Hermit card is it's about introspection, but it's about the introspection that causes you to consult your higher self. And one of the most beautiful things about your higher self is that your higher self has already mastered the position that you're currently standing in. So it's about going within and really sitting with the second and speaking to your higher self and getting some answers by looking at all of this. Okay, I did rush into this situation. And by me rushing into this situation, I did start to make choices and decisions that I knew were against my better judgment, but I made them because I didn't want this rushed decision to go down in vain. You ain't telling no lies. This definitely resonates. Good. Because, like, what Spirit is asking you, like, what genuine unmasked aspects of yourself are ready to be expressed and celebrated is the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is, you know what? I don't know, like, I gotta be honest with you. I love to cook, but some of my most powerful meals are the struggle meals. It's the meals that I don't have all of the ingredients and I just throw shit together. That's kind of where my meals, like, that's where I shine at. That's where my spotlight is at. And Spirit is asking you to embrace that. Like, sometimes you really do blossom when you don't have all of the resources. So stop trying to think that you need to be diplomatic or that like, sometimes your ugly does need a show in order for you to find your solution. You just got to make sure that you're using your ugly in moderation. Does that make sense? Yeah, I was determined to make it stick with the Pisces, even when I knew I was turning into someone I no longer liked or understood. I understand that way. But you are good enough. You are good enough, my love. And that's what Sagittarius full moon wants you to know, so that you can feel comfortable with stepping out of your comfort zone. Makes perfect sense. Perfect. I love you, girl. I hope that helps you navigate this next 6 months for sure. All right. Who else came through? I know we got Perry Blue. Oh, hold on, y'all. I got a text message. Hold on. I do. I got you. Give me just a second, Perry Blue. Okay. Young Lack, oodles and noodles. Oodles and noodles and a pack of steakums. I know that's right. Thank you, boo. You so welcome. Yes. Same, Laney. Mine are Pisces too. I had to walk away, but did you get my Cash App? I got your Cash App. I'm about to do you right now. I'm literally about to do you right now. So you came back right on time. Okay. You're welcome, my love. You're welcome. Okay. So Perry Blue, what is Ahmad? And it looks like I have Ashley, and then I'm done, guys. I'm going to do Ashley, and then I'm done, okay? What is Ahmad? I just got an emergency reading. That's why. And when I do my emergency readings, I do like to do those within the hour. So let me see. What is Ahmad going to do now that I broke up with him? Oops, shit. Ahmad, oh shit. Baby, I can't even hold you. I just heard, I'm single again. Back on the prowl. That is not a good sign, honey. But let me see. What is Ahmad going to do now that Perry Blue broke up with him? What are Ahmad's next actions now that he is single? Shit. 10 of Swords. Oh, shit, baby. 7 of Swords. I mean, baby, my cards just refused to, and some other cards came out too, but only 2 showed up face first. The 7 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Baby, they getting ready to do everything. Baby, it's 7 of Swords. There's no reason, like, I'm single again. Back on the prowl. Baby, they getting ready to do their thing. But if, like anybody that would, like, baby, please don't sit here and let that cause you to hit Ahmad up, because leave Ahmad alone. Because, honey, at the end of the fucking day, Perry Blue, everybody that he's out there on the prowl with, baby, they ain't nothing but a Tylenol that don't even fucking work. Do you hear me? Well, past tense, what you said, I had to walk away. Oh, I already read that one. Yeah. Come on, Trina. Yeah, Trina, I'm so glad y'all coming through. Yes, for telling me who I'm talking about today, Young Yak. Thank you. But baby, that's the energy of this person. Like, they're just using, you're not gonna be happy. You're not gonna be happy with what you see. If you think that Ahmad is gonna act like he got some sense and he gonna sit there and cry about it, he only gonna do that in private. But yeah, he's going to use this as an opportunity to get some steam off of his chest. I'm sorry, Pooh. I'm sorry, but that's what Ahmad's gonna do. How does Ahmad feel about Perry Blue now that she done broke up with him? How does Ahmad feel now that how does Ahmad feel about Perry Blue now that she done broke up with him? The Page of Swords, baby, baby, they watching the shit out of you. They are watching you. Okay, they are watching you. And I'm and I'm telling you, like, these people are just distractions because they up in their head. Perry Blue, get ready for a hot girl summer. Please don't match the energy. But it looks like that Armand's going to be a hot boy this summer. But I would not match his energy because, baby, that energy is only to cover up anxiety. And if you're not there right now and you get to match in their energy, baby, you're calling in anxiety. Don't do that. Yeah, look, I'm going to be honest with you. If you want to know, is Armand going to be worried about trying to talk about balancing this shit out? Eventually, yes. Eventually, Armand is going to want to balance this out. But, baby, don't sit there and wait around and think that it's going to happen right now. Please take action, move forward, and make sure you're not doing what she's doing in this card. Don't look over your shoulder, because the more you look over your shoulder, the more Armand feel like that he got time to be out there and be single again. Back on the prowl. Baby, go sit the fuck down, Armand, and go heal. But baby, I'm sorry. I know you do not want me giggling, and I'm so sorry. I love you so much. But that's what I got for you. I'm being a fool right now. I know. Because it's human nature. It's human nature to want to get back. It's human. I feel so used. Okay. I'm going to sit with this for a second, Perry Blue. I'm going to sit with this for a second. because I've done quite a bit of personal readings today, okay? And because I was behind. So I've done quite a bit of personal readings today before I came on to do the collective message. And one thing that I will say that I have picked up on as a collective, like in all of the readings, one thing that has followed them is your perception at which you're looking at a situation is disempowering you. You have to be willing to look at this situation from a philosophical perspective. And that means looking at it to extract the lesson so that the situation does not disempower you. By saying that someone used you, oh Lord, we're gonna have to talk about it because my emergency session needs to hear this part too. To go into a situation and say that you feel used is so victim. Baby, I love you. I pray to God you know that I love you before I say what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say what the fuck I'm going to say regardless. It's such a victim mindset because that's ultimately saying that you didn't willingly participate. You willingly participated. What happened is you didn't allow yourself to see the situations as facts, and you allowed yourself to think that you were strong enough to change someone else instead of being mindful that we can only change ourselves. And in that awareness, you didn't remove yourself. So please don't give this person, Ahmad, the power to walk around and be like, I used up old Perry Blue with her pretty ass. Yeah, I got that. I put that down in my notebook. I got that notch on my belt. Yeah, old Perry Blue with her pretty ass is over crying now, and I'm on to the next one. Stop giving these motherfuckers the goddamn privilege. Please stop giving them that. That is so disempowering to you, because the truth of the matter is this right here. Ahmad served a purpose in Perry Blue's life. Well, what's the purpose, Kiana? One, she now knows what she cannot accept, even if she thinks that it's going to get her here. There's no more accepting that. She also knows that it's not beneficial to bite your tongue all the time. She also knows that it's not beneficial to lash out to think that that's going to get you your way. There are things that you learn from this experience that I'm going to need you to pour into your cup to empower yourself so that you can starve that motherfucker now. You fed them long enough. Don't wait for him. Yeah, work on that healing. But yeah, please don't wait for him at all. But while you're also doing your healing, do not give your power away. He served a purpose. And whatever his fucking purpose is and whatever his fucking benefits is, baby, that's between him and God. Okay? And if you mad because part of his benefits was a little bit of pussy, because I ain't gonna lie, Pookie, I've been mad before because I gave a nigga some pussy before. I'm getting loose because I'm talking to you. Because Perry Blue, you are way too pretty to disempower yourself the way that you just did. So, baby, my little mask is falling off, okay? Because I'm talking to you, homegirl to homegirl, but let me reel it in a little bit. I've been upset that I done gave a dude some coochie before and that shit didn't work out. But let me tell you what. Baby, if you done something right along the lines and the divine said, Kiki, I need you to learn a lesson, and this the knucklehead that's going to do it, and their payment is a little bit of your coochie, Pookie will bless you then. You did something right along the fucking way. But get the fuck on, because, bitch, I bet you don't get no motherfucking more. Cancel me if you want to. I don't care. We keeping it real over here. You said it last night. We teach people how to treat us. Not for real. You right. Thank you. I need to hear this. Baby, well, good. You welcome, because I'm going to give it to you. The fuck? We don't do that. We do not empower the knuckleheads. Like, they got what they got. Now, good fucking riddance. Look at it as a stray fucking cat. Baby, that's why I need for y'all, for real, I need y'all to get in the habit of buying y'all some goddamn cat food and keeping it by your front door. Because, baby, cat food costs money. And we feed it to them stray cats all the fucking time. And, baby, them motherfuckers do not say thank you. Okay? They eat and go on about their business. And the more that you can take on that concept, you can let motherfuckers walk on up out of your life, honey. for real, without taking your dignity. Because these stray cats, baby, they do not take my dignity after they take my food. Bitch, they take nourishment and that's it. And baby, you can have that. The fuck do you mean? Now I'm back, Spirit, so I can do the job of giving Ashley her message. I'm sorry, honey. She pulled Mama Bear up out of me for a second. Y'all, I really need y'all to stop empowering these knuckleheads after they hurt y'all. Okay? Stop empowering them and you empower them because you're trying to allow yourself to like feel your feelings. I'm not telling you not to feel your feelings, but do not be a victim. Stop that. It's not a good look ever. Now, I really gave energy right there, so I'm gonna go grab me a bite to eat before I do Ashley's read. My stomach is touching my backbone now because I gave a whole lot of energy right there. So I'm gonna do intermission. Ashley, I'm so sorry. I'm coming right back, baby. Y'all, when I tell you my back was touching my stomach and my back was talking, baby, they was talking. They was becoming friends, honey. A word. Thank you. I appreciate it. You so welcome, Pookie. You are so welcome. For real. I be loving y'all. I don't know if y'all not used to love, but honey, I'll be loving y'all. Especially when y'all done came and sat at my table before. And Perry Blue, you didn't. Oh, I just seen a cardinal. And Perry Blue, you done been in my table before, honey. I told y'all I was an abandoned child, honey. I got attachment issues. Baby, if I feed you once, you consider mine. Life is crazy, y'all. Y'all, this banana muffin was everything. You hear me? Mm, 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 mm. I'm talking about everything. Okay, let me get in for Ashley. Look what I just split the deck to, Ashley. A new romantic cycle begins. That was literally the overall message for the general. I know you came in a little bit late, so definitely make sure you go back and watch that too. Let me see, Spirit. Tap me in for Ashley. What does the full moon in Sagittarius have to say for Ashley? You making it look good. I know that it's more than a look. That thing is delicious. You hear me? Yes, I have to rewind and listen. Yes, you will. Yes, yes, yes. All right, Spirit, tap me in for Ashley. Please, no more distractions. Damn, it came out quick. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Capricorn season could be very significant. Spirit is saying, don't allow your past to hold you back. This is for Ashley, Spirit. Full moon and Sag messages for Ashley. What's up, Fearless Aries? Give me a bite. I know that's right. Queen, there is Fearless Aries. There is a message at the beginning. It's nice. Now I'm hungry. LOL. All I've had today is a protein shake. Oh, no. I'm gonna need to eat, honey. Ooh, baby, can I just say that my those that been watching me and those that have really been applying the effort of watching me, baby, all I can tell you is buckle up, prepare. Ace of Cups, new love. Ooh, what is it? There is no Aries. There's only a collective. But it's a nice ass collective. I'm going to be honest with you. We got the Ace of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Two of Cups. Hey, look, my ears is popping. My ears are popping, clogging. Hey, Laney and Ashley. Y'all got the Two of Cups in the exact same position as the general message. Y'all literally are my OGs. Like y'all been around since damn near the creation. Okay. So there is a toxic part, like there is a situation, a partnership that has to be released. So those of y'all that are like Kiki's doing collective messages and the collective messages don't hit enough on my situation. These are two people that have been on my members since the very beginning. They watch damn near every video that I put out. And their personal reading is literally correlating with the collective message. Y'all better wake the fuck up. The King of Pentacles in the Sun card. I like this, Ashley. Okay, what self-deception or outdated belief is being illuminated here? I have to be honest with you. You're not looking for new love. You not. Gotta go. The door. You're not really looking for new love. You're not really looking for new love. You know what I'm saying? You're really not. You're looking for, like, what this is telling me is Like the self-deception is the Ace of Cups. Like it'll all get better if you just find new love. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the solution here. Okay. Is there an unhealthy partner that needs to be let go? Yes. But new love is not really what you're looking for. You're looking for a new way of love. That's what Spirit wants you to be honest with yourself about. Because if you keep telling yourself that you're just looking for new love, then you're going to just keep attracting a new lover. But what you need to be honest with yourself about is that it's time to look for a new way to do love. Okay. Where are you being called to bravely reveal your authentic truth, even if you feel vulnerable? The Six of Wands, this says victory. For one, you have to tell yourself that you have to stop telling yourself that love is hard or that you never win at love, or you have to stop telling yourself, like, there's also this energy of like, you have to be willing to get attention. Like you have to put yourself in position to get attention, to be seen. You have to you can't allow your past to hold you back. You have to be willing to bring some practicality to this. You know what I'm saying? Like with balanced spirituality and practicality at the bottom of the deck, hey, baby, Kiki can sit here and meditate all day. Kiki can sit here and meditate all day. I can continue to develop these courses all day. But if I don't actually get out here and start recording and actually presenting these courses, baby, what they fucking good for? They ain't no good. All they're going to do is just pile up and y'all catch bits and pieces of it through my videos. But if I don't actually get out here and drop some shit, put some action behind it, teach the fucking courses, publish the fucking books, what good is it? And that's what Spirit is needing you to do. Get comfortable with the attention being on you, okay? And you have to honestly shift your mindset and you have to get in. Remember, you was here when we was talking about the victor's mindset. You have to get in the victorious mindset. And right now, you don't feel brave enough to embody that victorious mindset because a piece of you says that you're gaslighting yourself or that you're lying to yourself. And Spirit is like, you're not gaslighting yourself. You're not lying to yourself. You're manifesting. And you manifest based off of a feeling. So you must first get in the feeling of being victorious. Step into the spotlight. The collectives will always hit if you're open to receiving the medicine. Come on now. So we've already talked about the Two of Cups. I think that let me get you some clarity like I got Laney, because I feel like that the Two of Cups, it says, what comfortable narrative or facade is holding you back from true expansion or freedom? We do have the Two of Cups. I feel like that we have become abundantly clear, but for you, I do want to, like, what type of clarity does Ashley need on this Two of Cups for her to understand what you're saying? Sorry. The High Priestess, that's telling me that you intuitively already know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. You don't need any clarity. You know what I'm talking about. Could be a Pisces. I don't necessarily feel like it's a Pisces. I just feel like that you already know because you've been repressing these feelings for far too long. The King of Pentacles. How can you integrate both the sweet and challenging truths that are surfacing for ultimate healing? The King of Pentacles, to recognize that you are that one. Like the King of Pentacles resurrects businesses like this, like in his sleep. He doesn't doubt his ability to establish a business. He knows that he can do it. Maybe work, but he knows that he can do it. And that's what Spirit is asking you to integrate, that you can do it. Like relationships are not, like successful relationships are not just for other people. They're for Ashley too. Ashley can have a successful relationship. She can successfully integrate and learn a new way to do love. Even though you've been doing love this way for so long, and it's not giving you the outcome that you desire, you can still do love. You can learn a new way to do love. That is what you're looking for. You're looking for a new way to do love. And even though that's a lot of work, your hard work is about to pay off. And with that hard work paying off, it is going to require you to actually have faith and trust that you can do this. Like it's not just something that's available to Laney, Quanda, me. It's available to Ashley too. What genuine unmasked aspects of yourself is ready to be expressed and celebrated? Well, baby, that's the sun card. One, not only is that the sun, but baby, that's ultimate happiness. Baby, can you get back to being your overjoyous, bubbly self? Spirit is saying, get back to being your full of life self. There is a partnership that you've come accustomed trying to hold on to or trying to make it work, that it's literally drained the bubbliness out of your personality. And Spirit is saying it is time to get back to fully expressing this side of yourself again, because you haven't been. And that's the sun and the star. And look here, listen, Linda. Did you get my email, China Eyes? Just checked in. Did you get my email? And if you say yes, there's a message at the beginning, which is nice. All is fine, China. I hope you're fine too. Listen, Linda, look at here. The sun and the stars. The star is a wish being granted. But can you please look at that? And can you please tell me that that's not a mirror? Like, there is someone, the moment that you get back to your bubbly self is the moment that you draw in this new love. It is literally your inability to be bubbly and full of life as why you're not drawing in the love that you actually are going to win. The successful love that you are going to have. But it does require you to get back to being your bubbly, jovial self. Does that make sense, Ashley? A lot of my collective, you will be in a relationship within the next 6 months. A lot of my collective, you will be in a solid relationship within the next 6 months. For some of you all, I don't even, like, I see it within a week, just depending on how much work you've really been doing. But I do see my collective being in, like, I would assume that my collective may be brand fucking new within 6 months. Y'all better still come around. I still got medicine, whether you're in a relationship or not, okay? Don't abandon me. I have abandonment issues. I'm just kidding. Let me see. Give me a numerology for Ashley, Spirit. Thank you. Love you. I love you too, girl. 888, karma. It's like it's yours. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it for their greatest potential. And vibe high. Make sure that you're vibing high. It says love and other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dream. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. I ain't going nowhere. I know that's right. We'll always come back. I know that's right. I'm home. I know that's right. That's what I like to hear. I just wanted to ask you to send me the invoice for the next 4 weekly. Oh, I love you. I love you. I will. I got you. I got you. You are the best. I love you. Ashley, I'm going to need the help in a relationship. What do I do? What do I feed him? I love this for us. I cannot wait to see what the community shifts like. I ain't going nowhere. Young Yak said, I'm home. Fuck that relationship. Cook him a roast. Y'all are so silly. I love y'all. Okay, y'all, that's the message. That's the message. This was nice. This was nice. We didn't get the 5 readings, so I'm not going to do my full moon reading on the internet. I need you for life. I know that's right, Young Yak. I know that's right. I pray I can stick around for as long as possible, Pookie, for real. Imagine Kiana, the Aquarius, would be the one, and you predict would be. Imagine, Kiana, the Aquarius be the one and your prediction would be right. Oh my goodness, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. And what would make it even so crazy is that was predicted damn near a year ago. I'm signing him up for a membership too. Now that's crazy work to sign the relationship partner up for the membership. I love that for us. Okay, y'all, let me go. I have an emergency session that I want to get to today. I'm going to cleanse my space, and then I'm going to the fair with my children. So y'all pray for me. Y'all pray for me. Y'all also pray that I find one other person to go with me, honey. I need somebody to go with me. So y'all pray for me on that. But I'm going to get out of here, finish my little banana muffin and my little apple juice, and get to work. I love y'all. Y'all go be so great that you cannot help but to shine your light, and they can't help but see it, okay? Shine that thing so bright. And remember, if motherfuckers critique that thing and fall away, baby, let them. Fuck them. It's all right. They ain't who the divine had for you, baby. And that's okay. For real. Fuck them. You ain't got to tell them that. Send them on in love and light. Baby, if they ain't meant for you, they just not meant for you. I like roast, y'all. Look, Young Yak is throwing that out there. Young Yak wants y'all to know he love him some roast. I don't even know if Young Yak is a male. They love them some roast. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I said that. Have fun at the fair. I hope the kids are good to you out there. Yes, honey. I hope the kids are good to me out there, honey, because that's the last place I need my son to run me ragged at. You hear me? The last place. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Go be great. Go be great.